Just because I'm not posting about it doesn't mean I'm not working. Not all hustle is loud. I just like to move in silence and make moves in private. I don't need no validation from the internet, and I don't need no pats on the back. I'm not doing it for nobody except for my family and my future. That's all.
People keep saying, so Cal, how do I join the membership? So here's how you join. There's two places. See, this is join next to subscribe, or right underneath that, that's how you join. What are the memberships? Well, we got the first one, loyalty, $4.99. Cheapest out, guys. I don't see why everybody's not $4.99. All that is a loyalty badge and custom emojis when I'm on my live stream. That is it. The second one is VIP, which means you get the new videos before the public gets to see it. And members only poll. That's VIP access. The next one, business entry level, which is really, really important. Member only videos that will not go public. Like when I did the video on rebuilding my engine, the parts I used, what it cost, what I did, all the details. I'm going to make it a members only video, which will be right here in the business entry level. On top of that, I'll be doing a lot of business videos to help you out, structure business, start a business, everything dealing trucking and business and stuff like that will be right here on business level. So it's not that much. The next one and the last one, people say, so Cal, how can I get into your mentorship program? So guess what? The last one is the mentorship program. So that's how you got to do it. There's your answers, guys. Now let's start up this live feed and let's get it going. Remember then, hit the like button, show attendance on my live streams. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. Let's get it, people. Start this live up. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up, what up, people? It was an unscheduled live, but I'm going to say this, and I'm pretty sure pretty sure that I can stick to it. But this will be a short live stream. My homie Celioso's showing up. What up, Atlanta? What up, Wilbon? What's up, SoCal Trucker, cast and fans? Keep on trucking, make America great again. If you've seen the title, put a 1 in the chat. What up? How you doing, Murad? How you doing, buddy? If you've seen the title, put a 1 in the chat. I always like my members showing up, man. Appreciate you guys. So, what did I title it? Oh, yeah. All business owners and one reason why these lease guys fail, right? Let me show you this video. Let me show you this video. Now look at this shit. Got one of my members up in the building. What up, what up, what up, Brandon? Now, this is what happens, right? You guys see this, right? There's a sign here covered up by the trees. But I'm sure there's way more signs than that, right? Now, he's got a pole here. He's got a pole here. So obviously, if you want to try a fucked up ass U-turn, right? You want to do it. There's no poles in the way, right? This is the problem that we have with these lease guys. These not everybody, but a lot of lease guys have the mentality as this dude. What up, New Age? Another one of my members up in the building. How you doing, buddy? But they have the mentality like this. Now, this hood right here could be another semi-truck. This white hood right here, that could be another semi-truck. I don't know. But the reality is why do these leases, why are people talking so much about leasing today? Like I've always told you guys, you know, about this lease shit, right? But why is everybody talking about it now? Well, a lot of reasons why a lot of things are getting brought up right now is because, and this happens even on other things, right? Is Oh shit! Look who it is. Everyday Ray's up in the building. Shout out to Everyday Ray. What up, buddy? Is the loads? The load volume is not the same, right? So now they have time to nitpick and oversee a lot of things. Another one of my members in the building. What up, Mary Reacts? How you doing? How you doing? But the reality is, the drivers they hire these days is like this guy right here. This guy. Like, how many times do we see some shit at a truck stop or on the road? I was coming back from Vegas yesterday, man. There's a crash. Like on that 15 from State Line from Nevada, and on that hill coming into Nevada. I don't know what it is. These truck drivers, they lose their brains on that shit. And when they lose their brains on that hill, it's a total loss. It's a total loss. It's a shit show. It's a whole mess. So, what's one thing we can do for lease drivers to be successful at leasing a truck? I'll tell you why a lot of them fail. Same reason this guy's going to fail at this U-turn. They don't have the knowledge and experience. But instead of dogging out some lease people today and all this other and these companies and stuff, the reality is it's not Prime's fault. It's not Hurricane's fault. It's no one's fault. Let me take it back. I didn't say no one. It's not the company's fault. A company offers you an opportunity, just like McDonald's offers you a fat, high cholesterol fucking Big Mac or quarter pounder, right? So when you go to McDonald's, it's up to you if you want to get the large fries, the large Coke, and the 14 Big Macs, or some grilled chicken and a salad, right? You have a choice. And you also have a choice when you're looking at trucks and getting in trucking and your game plan about trucking. You have choices. The number one reason why a lot of people fail in business and in leasing and anything else they do is because they grew up not being accountable for their own actions. If you listen to a lot of people, and social media is the worst, right? If you listen to a lot of people, it's everybody else's fault. Nothing's ever their fault. Ever. They can get a ticket by the cop, it's not their fault. The truck can break down, it's not their fault. The company offers them a fucked up deal, it's not their fault. They break up with their girl, it's not their fault. They got a write up from their job, it's not their fault. I mean, they're just not accountable ever when they went through life. Let me finish this video because this shit's crazy as shit. Tore up the damn truck. This is an old video, but I'm just trying to show you guys the trucker mindset. The fucking front bumper's gone already. S125, what's up, buddy? This is our problem that we're having in trucking. I don't give a fuck if they speak English or don't speak English. Right away, I guarantee you, all you guys in my chat would say, I never would have tried that U-turn. Right? I would have said, shit, I never would have tried that U-turn. But he did. Right? See the problem? And look, he's turning the wheels the wrong direction. Look, he's making it even sharper on the turn. Like, this guy really don't know how to even back up. Oh man, it's gonna be bad. Here's what he doesn't realize. For all you guys that experienced, right? What's one thing he can do for that fucking U-turn? What's one thing he can do for that U-turn? To help that U-turn out. What's stopping him from making the U-turn? He's looking at the grass in the front like, God dang, this truck can make it over that little hump. Why can't I make this turn? He's not realizing, man, that the trailer is what's stopping it. The trailer is hitting the back of the truck and stopping it. Right? But what's one thing that can help the dude? What's one thing can help the dude? See, this is the shit that's on the roads, man. This is the shit that's on the roads. This is the problem that we're having in trucking. It ain't really Prime's fault, Hurricane's fault. What it is, man, is people got to get rid of these retard ass drivers. What up, Alfonso? Get rid of these retard ass drivers and start hiring some quality people. And if they don't know how to do it, then, I mean, this shit sucks, man. But if I was this guy, first of all, I never would have did it. But if I had to do it, I'd slide the fifth wheel all the way back. When you slide the fifth wheel all the way back, that gives you more clearance on the trailer. But let's watch it. This is crazy. Look how it's getting out. Like the poor guy, and I ain't here to make fun of him, right? Because the reality is maybe somebody should have showed him and educated him a little bit, right? He's probably brand new out the box. I'm sure you got a wrench that's 125. I'm sure that he saw all the warning signs that he probably missed because he's on the phone. Now his trailer's tore up, the truck is tore up, and he still can't get out the way. And he gets out, shaking his head. Now, instead of making fun of the dude, because I'm not, I'm kind of mad at the company, bro. I'm kind of mad at the company, man. Because when you get a license, you learn how to pass the test. You still don't know how to drive. And a lot of these companies don't understand that. You got a license? Yeah. Okay, we'll put you to work. Why put somebody through this shit? Why put somebody through this shit? Do you guys see what this dude's when he gets out of the truck, what the fuck, where his mindset's at and what he's going through? Look at him. Just look at the poor guy. Like, why put somebody through the shit? So on this shit, I blame drivers. On lease contracts failing, I don't. Because just like you guys can go to a fast food restaurant and order a fucking grilled chicken and a salad, you guys can also go to Prime, Hurricane, all these guys, and either get a good contract or go company. But why are they doing that? Lack of experience. They don't know how to do numbers. Right? A lot of these companies like Prime, they like to put big social media people on there and talk about how great Prime is doing. But what they don't talk about is how on YouTube they make $10,000 a month on YouTube. So if they fail at the lease, they don't give a shit. I mean, this is the problem that goes on, right? Look at you guys remember RST? How many guys remember RST? Put a one in the chat when all the YouTubers are going to RST. Anybody wants to join the panel? You can join the panel. This live will not be too long. Got my boy coming over. How many of you guys remember RST? That's no longer around anymore. Remember RST? One YouTuber went over there talking about how great it was, and another one, then another one, and then another one. And there's a bunch of guys over there talking about, how great it was. And then we don't know how many people showed up over there. And the reality is it could have been great for some people. But the thing about business, and trucking and just business in general, just because it's great for you don't mean it's great for the next man. Like I can sit back and tell you my rates. I can tell you a lot of things. Now, for those of you guys that make like no money in trucking, you guys wouldn't believe it. You know, for those guys saying local don't make no money. Damn it. For those you guys say there's no money in local, if I told you I got local shit paying $2,500 a day, would you believe it? People out there killing themselves OTR, which there's nothing wrong with that because we do that too. But it's good for some people, but not for everybody. And I think truckers need to help more truckers instead of making fun of them. I think we got a bad problem. Like this video, like I look at this like, man, look what this guy's really going through. Fucking company. I can't, I think it's both their faults, his fault and the company's. This man should have told the company, hey man, put me with the trainer. I need, I need to get comfortable, but they don't. They get peer pressured. The company says, hey man, here's a truck. No, not RGM, bro. A step deck. but this dude needs to tell the company, hey man, I need help. I need to be trained. I need, a little bit more knowledge. What up, Official Beats? But what happens is he done fucked the truck up, the trailer up. Now they're gonna dock his what do you call that shit they do on these mega carrier drivers? What is it? The DAC or whatever the fuck. They're gonna kill his shit where nobody else wants to hire him. And his whole trucking career is gonna be a big piece of shit. Like, there's got to be accountability in this trucking stuff, man. And I know truckers are not going to do it, but it'd be nice if they used to be back like old school truckers used to be, and truckers try to help other truckers. I don't know what happened to Jay Rich. I'm clueless. But you know what I'm saying? Truckers should help truckers, but they're not going to do that. They're going to play these videos and make fun of this guy. But they're not going to put themselves in his shoes, seeing him itching his head, holding his head. They're not going to put themselves in his shoes about what he goes through. Instead, they're going to sit back and look at this guy, and they're going to laugh at the dude. My friends, that's what's wrong with trucking. That's what's wrong with trucking. There's no more courtesy among truck drivers. Zero. It's a whole lot more entertaining. And as a content creator, there's a whole lot more views, right? A whole lot bigger check if we just clown motherfuckers and laugh at their asses for being dumb motherfuckers, right? They should feel uncomfortable doing this. You talking about the guy that's crashing a truck or the people that want to laugh at other people? But I mean, look what this guy's going through, bro. Like I feel, I mean, his fault or not his fault, I still feel bad for the dude. What if this is your brother or sister learning how to drive a truck in this situation? Would you laugh? I'm just saying, would you laugh? If this is your brother or your sister, would you laugh at this person? One of my members, my mentees up in the building. What up, Night Ranger? So let's play it again. Look at him when he gets out of the truck. Look at his mindset, man. He's probably like, fuck this truck and shit. They can have this crap. What up, Motor Freight? And that is a fact. Nobody's bigger than the program. Look at the guy filming. Why is the guy filming? Again, here we are, right? Why is the guy filming this shit instead of getting out and helping this dude? How many of you guys, if you guys are at a dock and you see a guy that don't know how to drive, how many of you guys sit back and like, oh, he's gonna hit that other truck. Let me get my camera out. And how many of you guys are, shit, he's gonna hit the other truck, man. I mean, let me jump out and save this problem real quick. Look, we all started trucking, right? But we all started trucking at a different point. I was lucky enough, I'm second generation, right? So I rode with my dad forever, understanding stuff like this before I even got my license. So Cal, thank you. I became a fleet owner because of you. Nah, man. I mean, I appreciate that, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, as I always am. You became a fleet owner because of you and your hard work. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. My knowledge probably helped, but I take no shine to this away from you, bro. You put in the struggle, you put in the hard work, you put in the planning. You did that for yourself. Does that make sense? But I do appreciate that, bro. But I want you to understand that. But I mean, what up, G80? What's going on, buddy? But I mean, there's two sides on the coin. One's gonna laugh at this dude, another one's gonna be like, God damn it, man. But don't we see this bullshit at the docks? I mean, for you dry van reefer guys, maybe not so much reefer, but especially dry van. You know, don't you guys see this shit when people are trying to back up? I've seen people at a dock. One guy jumps out, the other guy's trying to drive. So look at him. He's still touching his head. He's still fucked up. He got out of his truck. Where's that shit out? Let me show you guys real quick. Is it right here? Yeah. The whole time this poor dude is holding his head. Stressed the fuck out to the max. What up, KB? What's good, SoCal? How are you doing this morning? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm gonna play with the 389 a little bit today, probably. But he held his head coming out of the truck. The other guy's still filming. How fucked up is that? The dude is still fucking filming. How many? Let me ask you guys. Let me see who I'm working with here. If you saw a poor kid out there jump out of the truck after this situation, holding his head and walking around, how many guys would film it like this idiot? Put a one in the chat. How many guys would jump out and help this man make sure he's mentally okay? Put a two in the chat. Yeah, KB. What I'm trying to do, KB, is show people the mindset of where we're at with truck drivers, right? And that's where we're at with this shit, man. This guy filmed the whole fucking time, bro. Like mentally, this guy is fucked up. He's holding his head. Look at him. So I mean, now he's gonna still keep going with the shit, right? He just flat ass does not know what to do. Let me ask you guys in the comment section, if you guys seen this, what would you tell this dude to do? What would you tell this guy to do? Here you are, you're the cameraman. You got 10 pairs of sunglasses on the dashboard in the newspaper. Filming this guy mentally going through some shit. What would you guys tell this guy? I mean, let me know. What would you tell him? I mean, I didn't even realize I didn't have the audio on, so I got, but so now he said, fuck the turning around shit after everything's tore up, right? And I think he's loaded. He might be loaded. See that the trailer rocking? Yeah, he is loaded. Oh shit. See right there? He's got a seal right here. So he's loaded trying to do that. But this is what's wrong. This is why at least so here's a guy. So check this out. Here we got a guy. See this van in the back? We got a guy with the van in the back seeing the situation. This poor guy gets out and helps. This poor guy gets out and helps. Why don't the guy help with the camera, bro? Is the views that serious where it's got to be like that? What's up, Celioso? Hey, baby, open up the door for sale. Hey, guys, I gotta go. My dude is here. Told you guys it's gonna be a short live feed. So, I made us some steak and breakfast and shit, steak and eggs. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on the way out, but just understand something. If people are failing in leasing, bring them over here. Let's educate them. Let's get them right. Let's, so they make good decisions, If you're being successful at leasing, then you're educated. You got it down. Congratulations to you. Till next time, guys. Appreciate you guys.